Hello gamers. So I just wanted to show you guys a game I just played. This one. This is a hard mode, 1cc. I'm just gonna let it play. I have to go somewhere. You guys can watch it. Hope you enjoy it. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so you guys watched stage 1, or you skipped through it. If you skipped stage 1, why are you watching stage 2? Anyway, so I guess I wanted to talk about something with Touhou. Okay, so basically, something I've noticed about good players is that if you watch them very carefully, what they're optimizing for is they're optimizing for straight lines. They figure out when they can move in a straight line, usually in one direction, right? So not a diagonal, right? And I think this is very interesting, right? If you watch them very carefully, they're like all their movements are to their main movements, are sliding along long lines. Oh yeah, and this part here, I did this for score. I actually did it wrong for score, but whatever. Just because I do something for score doesn't mean I actually do it correctly for score. Anyway, so something I've noticed is that I've started to do that. I've started to become one of those players who moves in straight lines. So I might be getting good. You might actually get to see some good gameplay from me someday. That would be interesting. Also, that's a very interesting number for the high score, right? By the way, this is a high scoring run. This is my highest score as Marisa B on hard ever. And I think maybe my highest score as Marisa ever in the entire game, even on normal mode. Maybe. I'd have to check my score, my Marisa A no miss, and see if that was a higher scoring run. You know, after we're finished watching this, I'll check. This card, by the way, I don't know, I'm eternally, kind of intimidated by it. I get it most of the time, right? It's just I'm intimidated by it. I need to get back to lunatic practice though. Like hard mode is getting too easy for me. I really need to switch to lunatic. I don't know, it's just lunatic is just so crazy, guys. So crazy, so crazy. Realistically speaking, I think worse players have beaten lunatic than me. Right. I almost died during Perfect Freeze during this run, by the way. It was very shit. At least, if I'm remembering correctly, yeah, I think I did. I think, like, right there, yeah. I almost get hit by that red ball. I really wish you could rewind replays and, like, step back. That would be nice. Too bad Zun didn't think of that. Maybe he did, he just didn't bother. He's one guy, right? And this was his first Windows game, so... At least his first Windows Touhou game that he released. If he secretly made a Windows Touhou game before this, I don't know. And he made the best one on his first try, and then he never managed to make a better video game ever again. Yeah, I'll just spoiler this for you guys. We bomb Imaginary Flower Yumikazura, and that's the only resource usage in this stage. I think. Oh, no, actually, I think I bombed... No, that's wrong. I bombed the last card. I bombed the last card. I bombed the last card. So there is more resource usage than that in this stage. Now this part I do kind of fucky. I did it kind of wrong. And almost get hit a couple times. To be honest, this was a very lucky run. Yeah, there were lots of times when I should have died, but I didn't. Died lots of times on stage 5. I died to Patchouli. I died to Silver Dragon. The thing everyone says is like the easiest. Maybe I shouldn't say everyone, but like people tend to say that Silver Dragon is the easy thing. And I died to it. Kind of crap. I was thinking about how easy it was while I was playing it. You know, maybe that's what killed me. I think Silver Dragon is actually the first death in the whole run. Maybe not. Maybe I die to the stage 4. I forget. I don't think so. Maybe. I forget. I don't remember. No, I'm pretty sure I don't die to the stage. I'm pretty sure my first death is the Silver Dragon. Yep, and we bomb this. I bomb it basically as soon as there's anything flying toward me at all. You know, gone. That's the nice thing about Marisa B. You don't really have to play the video game if you press X, like at all, because, you know, the Master Spark lasts so long that the card is gone. The card is over by the time you've beaten it. By the time the Master Spark runs out. That was actually calculated, by the way. That orange thing flying at me, and I just tapped out of the way. That I totally calculated that. Yeah, at times I can micro dodge pretty well. Yeah, no, I think I bombed this. I'm pretty sure I bombed this. Yeah, right here. So, oh yeah, and I bomb books. We don't bomb Koa. We bomb the part with the vertical lasers twice, because I'm an idiot. I was an idiot back then. A few minutes ago when I played this game. I had lots of resources left over at the end. I mean, you guys are going to see that, right? Of the game. That was a cool dodge I did right there, by the way. Dodging behind the kunai. I'd consider that a very advanced dodge. Because, like, normally when you're reading bullets, you only read their direction and you just move out of the way. You don't calculate where they're going to be exactly and then just, you know, go behind them or something. So anyway, I bomb books here. I do try to do it a little bit, but, like, then it's like, well, I don't want to die, so, you know. Like, I could have dodged through that, probably, if I had really wanted to and really been into it, right, but I just didn't. I do a Koa without bombing. I think there's there's close moments like that, but it goes mostly without incident. Yeah, I reach Patchouli with 7 extends, and then I die to Silver Dragon. Like an idiot. So stupid. And then I fuck up the beginning of stage 5. I'm going to go in and practice that immediately after the replay finishes. You know what? Okay. I want you guys to see how I fuck this up. Thing is, if I get trapped between these lasers here, I know that it's very, very risky to keep playing that. Like, you can survive, but it's really hard. Yeah, and then there's this. Kind of boring. This thing, I did it a little bit differently than I usually do it. I played it more like I play it on normal mode. Yeah, with Marisa B, it's very forgiving. The timing is very, very forgiving. Yeah, anyway, first non is a little boring. I do think I do it wrong. Right here. Yeah, see, I did a lane transition there. If you play it right, you don't have to do that. But I didn't play it right, so I had to do that. But I did do it. So, you know, I lived. This thing, the thing is, I feel like it's actually easy, but the thing is, when I actually think about how much I die to it, I do think that I die to it quite a significant fraction of the time. Die to it or have to vomit it. I think I do Juli's second non flawlessly up until near the end, and then I'm put in a situation where I might have died if I... Oh no, there was a fuck up there. But right at the end, I think I fuck up. So that you saw there was a fuck up there, with the red balls were pinching me in, and I just barely escaped. Thing is, while I'm playing this, I kind of forgot that I was playing Patchouli's second non, and then I just sort of zone out and, like, I'm shooting her here. I do this wrong, but I was winning, right? Now this I die to. I know. I don't know, guys. I don't think this is as easy as people say. Part of it is that the silver balls kind of blend in with the background. I don't know why they blend in with the background. They just do. you can see, this takes 10,000 years because I'm not actually shooting patchouli. Luckily, it's Emerald Megalith on hard mode, so it's not that challenging. I bomb this. I think I bomb it actually twice. Because I'm scared. And actually, I needed it to survive. I needed the bomb to survive. Which means that I don't capture Mercury Poison. Now, interestingly enough, Mercury Poison is actually the last card here, which is kind of unusual in my mind, because on hard mode, usually Mercury Poison is not the last card. As the other shots, like Mercury Poison usually is before the last thing. Now this part, I decided to do the top strats, but I actually fucked it up because I misremembered the timing. I wasn't paying enough attention to the fairies. I noticed that I did that. I moved too far for that. So I was... And then the next one I get killed. It's really shit. See, I do the wrong timing wrong. It's stupid. And so I go back to the bottom. To be frank, if I had just played it at the bottom, I probably would have lived. Stupid. If I remember the timing instead of being an idiot, I would have been fine. I had plenty of resources left over. I didn't need that extend, you know. Yeah, I bombed that. Yeah. And there's this thing. This thing has got me a couple times recently. It's made me feel like absolute shit every time. Because honestly, how do you die to this, right? You have to be not paying attention at all or something. Or new to the game. I bombed this, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I bombed this, I remember now. But not before doing some awesome dodging. There was a little bit of fear that I wouldn't get the one up there. There is a little bit of luck here. I go for a really tight dodge here, and it worked. It worked. I got past. You know, this was a very lucky run. I was very fortunate to get this run. For that section, by the way, on normal mode, it's not very hard at all, obviously, but on hard mode, the channels are fairly narrow, so you have to tap a really small amount. This, I believe I bomb, or I die to, I forget. Maybe both, I don't know. Yeah, I think I died to this. It's really shit. That's what I remember. I remember dying to this. Yeah, move into a knife. I do Ludo Lyle. This thing is boring. I mean, it can be interesting sometimes. It does. In this one, it is interesting. For one of them. Yeah, here. This is an interesting pattern. This is one of those things where you just go around the entire thing. I do actually do this, I think. I think I don't bomb this. I think I managed to get past it. Wait, do I? I think I do, yes, I think I do. But it was close, right? If it hadn't ended when it did, I think I would have had the bomb. Yeah. I'm not sure that that was actually true, but, you know, that's what I remember. I think I bombed this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I bombed this. Which is stupid, I know. You should never have to bomb this. You should get it. Just get it. The thing is, I've learned that my strat for doing that, while it usually works, is inconsistent. So I need to find better strats for that. I believe I bomb this, but I don't die to it. That's my memory. Yeah. You see, Master Spark just almost ate the entire card. It was amazing. Anyway, this part's boring. Well, okay, it's not boring. It's just not that interesting. I almost get tackled by a fairy here. I bomb this, but then I get Eternal Meek. I was really impressed with myself that I actually got Eternal Meek as Marisa. It was amazing. Buzzinga, you know. Oh, that's so cringe. That's so cringe. It's so cringe for me to say that. But, you know, I fucking got it, guys. I think I bombed this first non here because I'm stupid. I wasn't paying enough attention. I can play this well while not paying attention. And for this one, I almost timed it out. It was kind of amazing. I died to a mountain of 1,000 needles. Then I don't die again until Scarlet against Tokyo. That's my recollection. I bombed Scarlet Meister, and that's like the Remelia fight in a nutshell. Here we're actually back to shooting Remelia again. Shooting Remy. You know, if Remy just moves in the wrong spot, you know, you're no longer shooting her, so. And I was over 100 million at this point, right? Which, for me, is kind of unusual to be over 100 million at this point in the Remelia fight. I think I was actually over 100 million before the fight. Yeah, so I die to this. I think I get pretty far, though. But the thing is, then I don't see the knives. Yeah, I don't see those knives at all. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been there. Like, I could have gotten this if I just paid more attention, right? There were some risky moments here, like I do this dodge, and you know. But overall, it was going pretty well, right? I was thinking to myself, this is I'm gonna get the 1cc here, as long as I just use my material and dodge halfway decently. And I was, you know, and I thought I was dodging halfway decently. So. Like overall, I think I dodged halfway decently in this run. For me, right? Maybe not for those lunatic players out there, but you know, I won. I think I bombed this, by the way. Yeah. This is super boring. This isn't boring. You know, the whole nod should just be the sprinkles, right? Because the fireballs and the bubbles are just, the bubbles are cheap, and the fireballs are easy. I could have done that dodge. I wasn't mentally there. Now at this point I saw that I had so much material. You know, I just thought to myself, oh well, I want to try to capture. I do die though. It's very sad. I think this is actually my favorite spell card in the game. It's very hard, but it is very fun. And I bombed there. I was thinking to myself I should try every hard dodge, but the thing is my bombing instinct kicked in, and I pressed X. I wanted to try to dodge it, I just didn't. I should have tried to dodge it. But you know what? It's good that I bombed, in principle, right? Just because, you know, it's nice to have a bombing instinct that works, that detects when you're in danger and presses X. Because if your bombing instinct doesn't work, then you die. You can't win the video game. Saucy dodges there. I forget where I died. I think I died when a wall came toward me. Oh yeah, I think it's this wall here. No? No? I'm lying. No! Oh! Okay, I see. bullet that I wasn't really paying attention to. And that's the 1cc. 137 million points. 103,370 points, I think. Anyway, let's fire up practice stage 5 and see if I can get the muscle memory down for this thing. Because I really need to get this down, right? I thought I did have it down, right? Thought it wasn't a problem, right? I thought I could do this every single time. Okay. That's a bit fucky, but I still won. That's very fucky, but I won. You know what? You know, we're just in practice mode. Can I please do this? If I fail this, I'm just going to quit right now. That'll be the video. Oh, I actually did it. I'm sorry, guys. I just couldn't. Thing is, I should get a 1-up during this, right? Right. This thing here. That thing that I just finished, right? The channels get super narrow. Okay, can we please do this time? Nope. I let myself get walled. Hopefully we don't have a repeat of what happened in the game. We do not. Okay, I do not die to it. That's nice. Yeah, I should get an extend here momentarily. Left. I need to pay attention. Right. Stay in the center so that when things like this happen, you can go all the way around. Sometimes you gotta go all the way around. The extend did happen. Oh, fuck. I thought I had a bomb there. I pressed X, it was like, well, where's the bomb? Where's the bomb? Wasn't tracking how many bombs I had. That was a wall. I let myself get walled again. Can we capture this, please? Oh yeah, free screen clear. Oh yeah, okay. That's pretty good practice so far. I do actually need to start doing runs where I force myself to try to capture this because my capture rate on this is so low. $18 million. Interestingly, I don't think I've ever practiced that on hard mode before. I've literally never practiced stage 6. Anyway, guys, that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching.